guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to Vlogist. Here I go again, messing up the months. Vlogmas Day 15. For me, at least. Like I said yesterday, I was in a lot of pain and very tired. Otherwise, I would have made a video yesterday. But, today is going to be a personal story. As you can tell, I'm a bigger person, and I've always had trouble with my weight. It fluctuated a lot. And I didn't know why till about last year when I started going to Google looking into what I was doing and to get a somewhat of an idea. According to Google, and confirmed by therapists, I have binge eating disorder. It's an eating disorder categorized by eating large quantities of food to the point of being uncomfortable or skipping meals over a period of time. And yes, I know, my hair is crap. I'm fortunately not going to have much money until February, so I'm probably just going to go with my wig. But anyway, back to the story. And I didn't know what this disorder was, so like I said, I Googled it, talked to my doctor, and talked to my therapist, and they said, yeah, based on the criteria, you have this, and it's not that bad of a problem right now. Now it is, as of today. But for a while, I was wondering why a month's worth of groceries only lasted like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, or why a month's worth of groceries lasted longer than a month, or why there were days where I just didn't bother eating because I didn't feel hungry, or there were days where I ate too much. At one of my worst days, I ate a whole thing of pasta, which was like a pound of it, 4 ready-made frozen patties, the ones you stick in the microwave and heat up, which I don't do because no. Anyway, and half a bag of chips. And I felt so uncomfortable after. And then the next day, I ate some ramen. And then I didn't, the day after that, I didn't really feel hungry. It comes and goes. I haven't found all of the triggers yet, but I have figured out when my depression and anxiety get really bad, I have a binging episode. When my anxiety and stress get to be too much, I have an episode. I currently just have had an episode because of the surgery. I don't like the feeling of being helpless. I know it's good to have help once in a while, and I appreciate that, but it's the fact that I live alone. So I have to do everything on my own anyway. But I couldn't even go to the store, which is like 2 blocks away. No, like 4 blocks away from me, because this. I had to, I had to ask people to do it for me, and I felt bad because they had to take time out of their day to do something I could easily have done myself. So, for the last 72 hours, I've eaten half a quart of ice cream, 3 pounds of pasta, half a loaf of bread into grilled cheese, and a couple peanut butter sandwiches. So, it's gotten bad. I see my therapist on the 20th. We have to figure out something, because I don't have the income to have these episodes. And even if I did, I wouldn't want to spend double what I spend on food normally to get me through. Usually, I get a month's worth of groceries, which is about 200, we'll say, with stuff usually left over. Over the last year and a half, 200 wasn't enough. I've had numerous times where I've had to borrow money or ask for something or just skip a meal, because a month's worth of groceries were not lasting a month. They were lasting maybe 2.5 weeks at the most. And, it's scary, especially when you don't put 2 and 2 together, or right away, or it's something not a well-known disorder. But what made it worse, apparently, was the Ambien I was taking, where I would be asleep and would be binging while I was technically sleepwalking. I had noticed that the night I took the Ambien, the next day there was food around my bed or on my bed, or just wrappers, and I'm like, what? So they took me off the Ambien, which was good. I didn't really like it that much. I mean, most of the meds I'm on used to take so long to kick in. Like 3-4 hours. Now it's down to like a couple, unless I'm tired, which I have been last week, so that's good, I suppose. But I don't want to have to rely on pills to be able to get to sleep. Yes, I bought melatonin, and that worked great. Yeah, and it's an over-the-counter vitamin supplement, which is which is a good thing. There's not much of a chance of addiction compared to yeah, I'm on that many meds. Take off those 2 for the surgery, but I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different types of medication for depression, anxiety, bipolar, social anxiety, all that fun stuff. But I don't know, like, how this all happened. Some sites say traumatic experience can bring it on. Some, you know, the internet has like 1,000 different answers. But, you know, if you're on a fixed income and most of your income is gone for groceries and you need more on top of it, that's not good. So I'm hoping we can figure out a plan, my therapist and me, or my doctor and me, or someone and me, because I don't like this. And before you say, oh, you just have to change, it's a will, it is a mental health disorder, and everyone knows mental health is complicated, especially because it affects people differently. I've got bipolar depression, major depression disorder, social anxiety, depression, bipolar. I've got like 5, even though they're like all in the same range, but yeah. And, you know, sometimes, I know it's weird, but just talking to my phone to you guys makes me feel better. You know, you're not alone at this point. There are so many resources. Friends, family, Google searches, social media. If you can find someone, that's great. Like I said, I'm on social media. If you need to just randomly tweet me or DM me, you know, I'll do my very best to answer. Because I don't want anyone to feel like they're alone. Especially with something that could be serious. Sorry this was a sad video, but I do appreciate that you watched, and leave some comments. Be sure to like and subscribe, and like I said, you're not alone. Bye guys.